Hey guys, what's going on? Just going to take a quick look here at layer 0. Ticker for this is ZRO. And right now what you're looking at is the daily time frame. A couple things before I get into the chart though. First, if you're not subscribed and you want to get notified when I drop new content, just click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. Also, if you want to place to trade layer 0 and pretty much all the other coins I talk about on this channel, I'll put a link to 3 different exchanges in the pinned comment and the description. All 3 of those links are going to get you a deposit bonus, but if you don't want to do KYC, you're running out of options. There's not very many centralized exchanges that don't require you to submit your ID anymore, but this is one of them, right? So if you want to trade, you don't want to submit your ID, you want to kind of maintain your privacy, then you can head over here, BloFin, use the link in the description, and you're going to get a deposit bonus. All right, so back to layer 0. Chart's pretty self-explanatory. The only reason why I'm making this video is because we're approaching a potential region for a buy, right? We've had this impulsive move to the upside, and now we're just kind of pulling back to retest this broken level of resistance as a support, okay? So what you're seeing right here, it's just an ascending channel, right? So we have this upsloping trend line as the resistance, and then we have this upsloping trend line down here as the support, right? So this lower line has 2 touches on it. This upper line has about 4, right? Also, if you want to trade this, I would suggest that you just mark the top of these candle bodies right here with a horizontal ray or horizontal trend line, and that's going to be around $4.22. And it's pretty clear to see that this was the resistance level for quite a while. So if the price does come down to retest this broken resistance level as a support, that may be a region where you'd want to enter because there's a decent probability that it gets a bounce. And as I mentioned, this is the daily time frame, so it's very possible that if the market takes a bit of a dump, the price will come down, maybe wick off this lower support line, and then close the candle body back above this $4.22 region. Okay, so what you want to pay attention to here in regards to this horizontal line in particular is pay attention to where the candle body closes. Okay, so a wick down would be fine, but yeah, you definitely want to see the candle body closing above here to maintain the bullish momentum. Okay, now the way I look at this, see we have this lower support region, we have this horizontal support region. I kind of just view it as a game of probabilities, right? So if the price comes down here to this horizontal support, I would give it maybe, let's say, a 70% chance of bouncing. If the price comes all the way back down here, likely an 80% chance of bouncing. And there's something else that I want to show you here. So this is an impulsive move to the upside, and this is a retracement, right? So there's a tool that's perfect for this. So you just take a Fibonacci retracement, initiate it from the swing low, drag it up to the swing high, and just pull it across. And that's going to give us these Fibonacci retracement levels, right? So you see right here, even on the daily time frame, the 50% retracement level was support for the last 3 days, right? So we would trade below it, but by the time the candle closed, buyer stepped in, defended the level, and the candle body closed back above this 50. Now, theoretically, it's possible that buyers come in and defend this level right now, and this candle ends up looking like this, with the candle body closing above the $4.57 region. But I don't think that's going to happen because there's only about half an hour left on this candle before it closes, right? So I think more or less, this is what the candle close is going to look like. So I'm going to change the time frame right now. We'll take it down to the 4-hour time frame, and right here where we are at the 618, it was a reversal point previously. So about 3 days ago, 4 days ago, we bounced off of it, and now we find us back down here once again. Okay, so regarding the 2 support levels that I previously mentioned, I said down here, likely a 70% chance of a bounce. If we come all the way back down to this lower support line of the ascending channel, then I would estimate maybe an 80% chance of the bounce, because if we come down within the next few days, we're going to have this 786 Fibonacci retracement aligning pretty much perfectly with this ascending support level, right? So right around here, $4.70, very, very high chance of a bounce if it makes it down there. Now, that being said, there's no guarantee that we do get down here. We do have 2 levels of support before that, right? So where we are right now, the 786, if you want to take maybe a 60% chance of a bounce or whatever it was that I said, you can make a play off this, which could very well be the bottom of this retracement. So we put in a double bottom right at this 618 retracement level. Quite possible. So it all depends just how you want to play it personally. I don't really know where it's going to bounce off. I just know where the levels are, right? So 786 retracement, I give it maybe a 60% probability of a bounce. However, if you look what's happening right now, it does look like it may turn around, right? So this could be a potential long setup, right? You enter here, you target maybe the first major resistance rate in this zone, and you place a stop loss right below this 618 retracement level, right? I would suspect that gives you a pretty good R&R. And then if it does pull back and you get stopped out, you're not really losing too much. And then you can make a play off these 2 support levels instead. Okay, taking it back out to the daily. Yeah, obviously this looks pretty good. It's an uptrend, and pulling back to retest the broken level of resistance. very, very common, right? So nothing out of the ordinary here. This is definitely one to keep an eye on. All right, so the current level that we have based on the 618 retracement, that's pretty much where we are. If we break that 618, next level I would look to is around $4.21, $4.22. And then beyond that, I think it's just slightly over $4 where we have the 786 retracement lining up with this upsloping level of support from the ascending channel. All right, hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, smash the like button. If you're not subscribed and you want to get notified when I drop new content, click subscribe, hit the bell, click on all. You want to place your trade with no KYC, head on over to BloFin using the link in the pinned comment and the description to get a bonus. And one more thing I want to mention, if you use Telegram, they're doing an airdrop. There's an airdrop for a meme coin called Dogs. And if you have Telegram installed on your phone and you've been using it for the last little while, you're probably eligible. So I'm going to leave a link to a previous video I did explaining the process to get it. It's very easy. It's basically free money. So I'll leave a link to that in the description as well if you want to check it out and claim your tokens. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.